welcome to my channel, The Ivy's Grove, and I'm Kelly, and we are going to be picking up a little bit where we left off on my last channel. There's a couple things I wanted to share with you while I was, my husband and I was bouncing around the United States, and due to my husband's army career, there was two things I kind of forgot to mention. And as a as a military wife, serving in the military, as well as a witch, every time we move, we tend to pack as light as possible. Not light, but more like, we just go through your stuff and see what comes, what stays. And for the most part on my path up until 2017, I ended up, for the most part, had a chest that was pretty decent. I actually have it here. It's gonna be pretty heavy because I have a bunch of candles and stuff like that, like heavy gel, some heavy gel candles, some photos, different sizes of candles that I have in there now. But before, only what was originally in this chest was pretty much my spiritual practice. And this was it. So yeah, that was the size. That one and these two. So, yeah, that was pretty much that was pretty much my spiritual stuff that was in there. And if you've followed my videos, I've said I didn't have a lot of tools to do my spell work. I wasn't until 3 years ago I got myself an athame, and a couple of years ago I made my own wand. So, but other than that, yeah, it was whatever that was in that chest and in that small. Actually, the smaller one was where my candles were, and the big one was like a couple of my oracle decks, a couple herbs, what have you. I think I will sometime in the future. I will show you what I had in there at the time, because I still have some stuff that I still have that I can show you I can show you visually what I had in there. So the other thing also is something else. You do tend to go through your stuff to see what comes and goes. And I've been pretty lucky for the most part. I didn't really have to had to be once or twice where I ended up letting go of some stuff and end up finding homes on it. But it wasn't much. And I also ended up going through my stuff during COVID, during the beginning of the close up. Everything got closed. So I decided to go through some stuff, and I gave some to the Goodwill, and I think I did it again sometime midsummer last year, just to kind of go through some stuff, because I know we were planning on moving, sometime in the summer this year. So that's got out of the way. And I was just slowly starting to pack up just a little bit here and there, because, we will be moving soon. So, and on to the next thing, that is, I ended up getting a deck. I'm not going to do a big walkthrough of it because there's already a walkthrough of it to begin with, but I will show you some of my favorite cards. I have not done a reading with these cards yet. I just got these the other day. It is the Seed and Sickle Oracle deck. So I took out a couple that I like. Buttercup. Poppies. Moonwort. Belladonna. Rowan. Willow. Oleander. Love the snake. Daisy. This next one, not a lot of people talk about it. Mustard, excuse me. Mushrooms. You get a lot of these around here in New England. Dandelion. My favorite plant is the ivy. Thistle. We tend to get these near the edge of our yard. We have some woods and in the backyard, and on the edge we always have some crocus. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. An underrated plant that nobody really thinks about as magical, strawberries. Blackthorn. Elder. Love the raven, the crow. Citrus. Very good for successful in the sun. I cannot pronounce this word because I don't want to butcher it, but I really love the artwork on this. The sickle, ending and beginning. But in the deck, it's like harvesting. My favorite trees, oak. Magnolia. I have a thing of cornflowers in a jar. Very pretty blue. Pimpernel, and I love the compass. And my other favorite tree, magical tree, is birch. That's kind of almost a half a deck on this one. I guess I picked out my favorite ones. Couple things I got for free. Couple things I bought myself. When I was visiting my husband's family during last month during spring break, there was this store that sells books. It was a bookstore, but it sells stuff like this too. And this is an aragonite pendulum. So you want to aragonite. actually looks like. I got a piece. Hang on. Right. So, sorry. Here's the pendulum. I thought it was so different because they usually look like this. And then I have these. To give you an idea what they look like rough. And to bring it like this. That was really neat. So yeah, can't wait to use that. Then at my work, they were getting rid of some stuff, and there was a box full of little flower vase. So I got this. Be good for my altar for like a flower or two. I've been wanting one of these this size for my altar for quite a while. So yeah, they had a good like I don't know, 6, 7 of them that we're getting rid of, but I just needed one, and this was fine. So, and then the other thing I saw in the box was this little glass bowl. So yeah, I like stuff like this. So they're kind of neat. And then I went to my local metaphysical store, witch store, and got some bottles. Actually, I'll show you some bottles. I tend to get little bottles for me to make oils and stuff. So you know, I got nice. Got like 1, 2. I got 4 of these, big ones. I think I grab these 2. I thought they were neat. And they. I thought these were kind of cool, nice and thick, too. I like to make my own oils. I also like to buy other people's oils for certain things, and other things I like to make my own. Oops, sorry, it's a little loud, clanging. And then I saw this at the same store, and I thought it was really cool. The woman who owns the shop ended up buying this locally, and it's a mini handmade broom, and it's little twig broom with twine. So, you know, you can hang anywhere for good luck or protection. Used to sweep away negativity and placed on the altar to help channel your spells. So, thought it was cute. I've been wanting a little broom for my altar, so there it is. And then, last thing, I need to stop itching my nose. I'm sorry. And I just got this the other day. And I like the cover. I will flip through it. I really like it. I work with the moon a lot. And like I said in the last video, I shared my slump. You go back to the video before this one, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I saw this the other day and I really like it. The Moon Journal by Aurora Kane. It says harness the power of the lunar cycles with guided rituals, spells, and meditations. And I'm gonna flip the camera around. Okay. And this is what it looks like. Nice hardcover. The back. Then it has Journaling with the Moon. I'm so sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this maneuver here. And it goes through, like, you can write down stuff for the moon, full moon, new moon, waxing, crescent, waning, crescent, gibbous, blue moon, black moon, and even have, I love the fact that they have, the January, wolf moon, old moon, February, snow moon, hunger moon. There's like a little bit of snippet of what it means. This is each question has to do with the particular moon. So you can write down March, warm moon, sap moon. I think it's pretty. Moon magic reflections. What lessons learned have been most valuable while working through this moon phase? You could write stuff down. You got spells and rituals you want to try out. So, yeah, so there you have it. Not much. I did buy another thing that I'm having trouble finding, but I know it's around. But as I've thought about it, I'm not going to show it. I like to keep it to myself for a while before I decide to show it, or I may not show it at all. But I did buy something else while I was visiting family members during spring break. So, but the one that's missing, it's gonna be a bit before I can show it, which is fine. as, you know, a rich YouTuber, you know, some of us have the like not to show everything. So, and yeah, I'm sorry. I get really weirded out and trying to figure out how to end it. I'm sure I'll figure something out. But yeah, so you guys, everybody have a good night, and I will see you next time. Blessings.